Welcome to the Transfer Exchange. Well, I'm lost. I've lost my mind right now. I was just introducing the Transfer Exchange show. My palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Arsenal have won it 2-0 against West Ham. What a victory. What a result. What a performance from almost every man, but we just say every man. What a game. I thoroughly enjoyed it and hated it at the same time. It was a contradiction of games. But Arsenal, you pulled through when it actually meant something. Now, all you got to do is carry on this momentum. Self-belief you showed tonight. It was absolutely brilliant. All right? We know there's going to be bumps in the road. We know it ain't going to be easy. And we're going to be there with you. All right? Just show us these types of performances so that we know we're on the right track. So before I carry on, apologies for the lateness, couple of technical difficulties, but it happens, all right? Welcome, Steve. How you doing?
Buzzing.
Flying,
absolutely
mate.
Buzzing. I was like bag of nerves right up to the second goal went in, and then, then I was all right. But what's great is that, you said it all there, but as a fan, I can, it's past 10 o'clock. I can stick my two fingers up to every Arteta-ater, to everyone who's talking about Arteta ball, right, and stick my two fingers up and saying, you were wrong again. And it's just beautiful to see. No, we can't get carried away. Yeah, you're right. We can't get carried away. There will be bumps in the roads, like you said. But tonight, absolutely fantastic. Mikel Arteta, the players, Mikel Arteta, you rammed that ball down a lot of people's throats tonight. So, well done, my son.
Yeah. I want to hear what everyone else is going to say. We're going to make it interactive tonight. I want to hear your views on the game. I want to hear who you thought was the man of the match. I want to hear your player ratings as well. You're with us. You're on the pod at the same time as we are. All right. So let's get started. First and foremost, Johnny, how you doing? It's good to see you.
Boy.
Who's massive? The Arsenal. That's who. Brilliant. Arteta out crowd need to wake up and smell the coffee. Arteta is learning on the job, but learning fast. The club was in a mess, but we are moving in the right direction. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I want to see them in the comments tonight. I want to see them. Come on. Shabby, you got some balls and come in the comments tonight and admit you was wrong.
It looks like we've lost Facebook for some reason on one of these. Don't know why. But we digress. We carry on. All right. Don't worry. You can catch it. Go onto the Transfer Exchange show. You'll be able to see it on that one on the Facebook if you're watching on Facebook. All right. Not that you'll know because it's just dropped off the Arsenal show on that one. So we'll try and reconnect as I'm going live. Brilliant result. I thought there was some players in there that needed to show a performance tonight, and they definitely did. There was some players in there that showed some consistency throughout. And then Emil Smith-Rowe came on and put the final nail in the coffin after sitting on the bench, and that's what we want. We want the hunger coming off the bench. We want quality coming off the bench. And now we're looking at our youngsters who we used to probably look at as who's coming on the bench, and we need more strength and depth. We're seeing those youngsters, and they are our strength and depth as well. Let's get on with the player ratings. And then we'll get everyone's view at the end. Steve, Aaron Ramsdale today. What did you think of him?
Again, another excellent performance. 22 years old. Got slagged off. When he first came to the club. Even before he came to the club, waste of money, useless goalkeeper. Again, I asked those people, where are you now? Where are you now? You're not Arsenal fans. He was great. He was fantastic again tonight. Young man. Another clean sheet. I'm going to give him a 7. What do you reckon, Kears?
I thought that Yeah, I mean, at the moment, everything he touches turns to gold. Even when he makes a mistake, he manages to make it look good. The Arsenal fans are standing there clapping. But I thought he had a couple of really good saves as well. I think his distribution is exceptional, and I can see why Edu, Arteta, and whoever the goalkeeping coaches are decided to go with him. Because yes, Leno's a very, very good keeper, and I'm talking very good. He's international class. He's in a German squad every single time. Even when he's not been playing, he's been in the German squad. But we're talking about small, minute differences, and the differences that Aaron Ramsdale brings to the team is quicker distribution, and that is what is key. It's not just about the distribution; it's about the speed of it as well. And his range of passing is phenomenal. It's brilliant. That pass that you just think. And it's a standard pass. Any other player does that pass. It's just a pass straight through. But when a goalkeeper does it, it's different. It's different because no one's expecting it. And it's like having an extra man on the pitch. So when he puts that ball past 3 players straight through the midfield and it goes right into the centre of midfield and starts to play, brilliant. Brilliant. I'd personally give him an 8, but you can have the 7. But I wouldn't take into account any of my ratings tonight too much because I'm flying high right now.
Yeah.
So So
same here.
Just ignore me. Aaron Ramsdale's been immense. Him, Gabriel, and White have had 8 clean sheets. There we go, Russ. There we go. You know he's been absolutely brilliant tonight. And we'll talk about the defenders in a second. Tommy Asu.
The guy that every single club want, and he went for a trial, and apparently he was a load of old rubbish.
And he's a midfielder.
We was the team that ended up with him. But then we got someone with half a brain on the show. Nemo's a big friend of ours, come on the show and tell him that this geezer was quality, and he is, and he's rarely put a foot wrong since he's come to the club. He's becoming like a fan's favourite. Yeah. I love him. I absolutely love him. He's like a Duracell bunny. You know, he does not stop, but he's also, he can talk the talk. He can, one of these right backs, sometimes players, they just run around all over the place and, they don't really ever do nothing. But, there's always an end product to everything this guy does, everything he does. Because of other ratings that I'm going to give tonight, Tommy Asu a 7.
All right, Tommy Asu, he gets a 7. Tommy Asu, I'd give him a high 7, an 8. Tough. I thought he was excellent tonight. Like you said, up and down that wing. And it's not just he barely puts a foot wrong. He does a lot right. It's like he's forward for a right back who's as the body of a centre back. He gets up and down like a right back, but he also has that defensive stability that he's always going to get back. He's disciplined enough to get back in his position. I love him. He's Tommy Asu. He's brilliant. Kieran Tierney.
Kieran Tierney played very well tonight. Again, what I'm loving about Kieran Tierney now is he's defending. He's getting better and better game by game. And what's happening is he's combining it with his forward play. I was worried about that if he concentrated on his defence too much, one might suffer and the other one, might drop a bit. But what I'm seeing over the last games since he's came back into the side is that he's combining the two and he's becoming a very, very good left back. Somewhere on the Robinson type of lines, and he could easily take over him. But Tierney, he's one of these players that he got on with his own thing tonight, and this is why I see why people want him to be a captain. I see it, but. Do you know? I feel in my head that I just feel I was wanting to be left alone to concentrate on his own thing without having the force of being an Arsenal captain on his back, because this kid could be anything. I thought he was brilliant tonight, and you're probably going to think I'm over the top with this one.
But I'm going to give him people.
I'm going to give him an 8. I'm going to give him an 8 tonight. I loved his performance tonight.
No, that's all right. Before we go on, if you are watching on Twitter, please come over to KS1 TV on YouTube. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Try and get some more subs right now. The mood is flying high. I want to see you in the comment sections as well, people. And if you're watching on Facebook, come over. I want to hear what you've got to say about the game. What else are you saying, Johnny? What are you saying? The Arteta out crowd ignoring the players. He has a bright in and the change is in mentality. Yeah, he does. There is a big change in mentality, and that's what I think Arsenal needs to do. They need to identify not just the right players, it's the right characters as well. What we need to start doing is taking this form on the road. But we're not gonna dampen the mood just yet. Let's ride this one out. Come on, hurry up, Gabriel Magalhaes.
I mean, for 70 minutes, Antonio never got a look in, did he?
Did he even play? We was talking about heavyweight fight. He didn't even come out of his corner. Yeah.
To be fair, a lot of the reason why Antonio didn't play is a big, massive big up to our centre midfield players tonight, which I'll come to. But Gabriel, strong tonight, again, dangerous going forward, but sturdy, and he done the business. And I give Gabriel a 7 tonight.
Yeah, I thought Gabriel, I think a 7 is a fair score. I thought he was very good tonight without being brilliant. A couple of shaky moments, but I don't get too stuck up on these shaky moments. Like not the shaky moments, like a missed kick or something like that. Like, as I said, football's not always that beautiful, and mistakes happen. So as long as they don't happen too often, and we don't, nothing comes off of it, we move on. Ben White.
I can't work out why some people think that this guy wasn't a good signing for Arsenal. Again, tonight, this is England's next centre back. There's no doubt about that. And again, tonight, he just does his job. He's one of these players who just does his job. But when you see him and he's bringing that ball forward and he's getting in that last ditch tackle, he's there for you. You can rely on him, and that's something that you can say about all our defence now. You can rely on them. When we go a few goals up, you're more at ease. The fact that the team ain't going to get one back. And I thought Ben White was excellent tonight, and I give him a 7.
Yeah, I thought that Mikel Antonio tried a sneaky one to move over to Ben White because he wasn't getting anything out of Gabriel, and he got nothing out of Ben White either. I saw him getting bullied off the ball by Ben White. So don't even try it. You think you can just move to another one of our defenders and think you can that they're going to be a soft touch? No, they're not. They're not. They're not. Ben White's not a soft touch. No matter what people want to say, that Gabriel's the tough one and Ben White's the one with the pretty boy, that's not the case. Ben White come from a dogged team. Ben White come from lower league, mate. He's been there. He's done it. He's roughed it around there. Like get to know. Remember the name, Ben White. All right. So what would you give him?
7.
7 as well. Granit Xhaka.
Yeah, very, very good tonight. Much better than he was in his last game. Just ticked it about. Moved, again, good protection for Ben White and Gabriel in front of defenders there. There's a bit more I want to add when I come to Thomas Partey about Granit Xhaka, but he was excellent tonight. He again, a little bit overlooked, but it was down to him for the first goal. He played a lovely ball through to Lacazette, like a forward ball, and we picked up with Saka that played through to Martinelli. So yeah, I thought he did well tonight, and yeah, the 7.
All right, Xhaka gets a 7. Xhaka gets a 7. Thomas Partey.
Better, a lot better. I think what Arsenal are doing now, I think what Michael Arteta wants, I think he wants our centre midfield to be 2 DMs. And I think that's what Thomas Partey is. He's not an attacking forward player. He's not someone who's going to go and score a goal or get in the box. He's not someone who's going to score 10 goals a season. He's an extra DM. So I think we're building into a similar, like a Liverpool scenario where we have sort of like an Henderson and a Milner and Wijnaldum. And I think we're going to have like 2 players. And I think it's going to be Xhaka and I think it's going to be Partey. And I think they can build a fantastic, partnership together. I don't know what's going to happen with Lokonga, but I was thinking about that earlier today during the game. But at the end of the day, Lokonga's young, and we've always said about how we don't want our young players to be too worn out too soon. And he only has just come to the club. But I thought Partey was very good tonight. Xhaka and Partey both gave the ball away at times, but I'm not. I think when you're a centre midfield player, you're going to do that. That is going to happen. If you look hard enough, you will see, players give the ball away, especially in the centre of midfield, because it's the engine room and it's where the ball goes through most of the time. So that most of the time, if you're looking for someone to pass, give the ball away, that's where it's going to be. So I thought they were both excellent tonight, and I like to. I want to see them every week. They're building a good partnership. But as I say, I thought Thomas Partey was a lot better tonight than he has been, and I give him a 7 as well. All
right. Yeah, I thought Partey was really good tonight. I thought against Southampton, I thought he was all right. I thought he was pretty good against Southampton. He's got shaky moments, but I see the passes that he's making, some of the missed passes that he's making. Beforehand, it was a missed pass that he's making, 5-yard missed passes. That was annoying me. The ones I'm not going to get too fussed about is the one where you're trying to break the lines, when you're trying to put the ball through. I don't mind that because you're trying to take risks. No. And I thought tonight, he won the ball. He was breaking lines. I don't like it when he shoots, but if he plays like that, I'll let him have 1 or 2 a game. I'd rather he didn't, but I thought he was very good tonight.
I think what people got to understand as well, Kieran, is that Xhaka and Partey, they do pass the ball forward. They can do a defence splitting ball. Xhaka done it towards the end. Xhaka did one towards the end there where he just took everybody out, and we should have scored, to be honest with you. And I thought it was going to be a goal, but we should have scored. But they both can do it. They're both capable of it. And I feel that we're building 2 centre midfield players there, 2 international centre midfield players, still relatively young, very young, and let's build on it.
Yeah, Thomas Partey, keep doing what you're doing there, mate. Good performance tonight. I want to see more of that. We'll get to your comments in a second. Glenn 10's just joined us. Nice to see you, Glenn, in there. We'll get to you in a second, mate. Martin Ødegaard.
I thought Martin Ødegaard again was good tonight, especially the first half. All action, non-stop running, always winning the ball. I thought he was very good. He sort of started to tire, I thought, in the second half a bit, but he was good. And Mikel Arteta is going to have a problem, and who to play and when. He's getting better and better by each game, and I'll give him a 7.
All right, Martin Ødegaard gets a 7. Yep. Boom. Gabriel Martinelli.
We said keep playing him, didn't we? Yeah, I said keep playing him, because when a guy is on it, a young player especially, and especially a player that you get to know, especially from season before. But again, he was excellent tonight. Absolutely, I thought he was absolutely outstanding tonight.
He added a little bit of pomp. He added a little bit of flair to his his tenacity tonight as well.
Yeah,
it shows he's relaxing. He's more comfortable.
Yeah. He gets that ball and he just wants to. He just thinks he's one of these players. I think goes in and says, "I'm the best." You know, I think he has that. He's Brazilian, isn't he? So he's got that, attitude. But he's all action, and it's great to see. There's an incredible amount of youngsters there, and he's just one of them. Who, I mean, look, we've got to talk about the goal. I mean, pierre-emerick, the way he just opened up his body. Fantastic team goal. Saka to Lacazette to Martinelli, bang, goal. Absolutely beautiful. And I thought he was dangerous through the whole game. And it weren't surprised that he went down towards the end there with cramp, and he deserved a hug from Mikel Arteta from what he got off. And I thought he was excellent tonight. Very, very, very good, and especially after he's been excellent since he's came in. In the loss against Everton, he's excellent at Man United, Southampton. And I'm giving Martinelli a 9 tonight.
Right, Martinelli gets a 9. Big shout out to all the people that said Mikel Arteta was looking to get rid of Martinelli. Why don't you like Martinelli? They said he's ruined Martinelli. I just see a player who's hungry and a manager who's
knows when to play him.
Exactly, you can't just crowbar these players in.
Yeah.
It's all well and good saying, it's about timing. And as long as you've got players that are patient and carry on doing what they're doing and then take the opportunities when they get it, bang, this is what you get. This is what you get. Not too easy. Yeah. All right.
So this was the Martinelli we see a few seasons ago when he was on it. Every game.
Remember, he's had 2 injuries since then, though, isn't he?
Yeah, and because of the injuries, it's put him back. And this looks like it's gone full circle, and now he's back to his full himself again. So very, very exciting for going forward that we've got a player like him, because again, like maybe 2 or 3 others that we've got, he could be anything. He could be anything, this kid.
All right, let's get your player ratings as well. What did you think of Martinelli's performance? I thought the front 3 were excellent tonight. I want to hear what you guys have got to say about you as well there. Bukayo Saka.
I mean, he's the same every week. He just causes havoc, for the defence. And if I'm being picky, he should come out. He should be scoring two goals a game, with him, because he gets in these fantastic positions and he turns the defence inside out. He did it tonight. There's always 2 people on him every single time.
They always hack him down. They've got no answers for him.
They don't know what to do. They just do not what to do. They do not know what to do with him. He's just like the confidence of this player. And again, I keep saying it. They're just the confidence that just you can tell is just going through this team at the moment. Look, we'll probably lose a game, maybe if it's next week or the week after. I'm expecting it. I'm not expecting to go through the whole season. I'm expecting to come up here and we're going to have disaster games. But I know this team's building, and one of the players who's at the head of that is Bukayo Saka, and he's going to be an England player and an Arsenal player for a very, very long time. And the good thing now, not at this moment, I'm seeing in 2 years a team that could very well possibly challenge for the title with like an extra 1 or 2 players brought in. But again,
everyone can.
I think, and apart from silly ass Joe Cole again, who just gets it wrong every week.
He's going to back West Ham, though, isn't he? He's going to back West Ham.
Not really.
I think he's played for every team. So as long as it ain't Arsenal, you're going to get Joe Cole back in every team that ain't Arsenal.
Yeah, but again, excellent. And, it's about time everybody got behind the manager as well. And but Saka tonight, 8.
Saka gets an 8 tonight. He was just missing a goal. One of my friends, he said, I don't really watch Arsenal play, but I watched Saka tonight, and he is frightening how good that kid is. And it is. It's because he keeps his game is so simple, but you can't stop him. And they're the best players. Like, you can have all the flip flaps and the tricks and the whatever, yeah. But when you've got a player who will just take it past you every single time, you know where he's going to go. You can't stop him. He's like Robin. Remember Robin? He used to put it on his left and he used to shoot and he'd score. Why couldn't anyone stop him? Because he was too good. And that's what Saka does. He gets it on his, he puts bang, 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 and now he's adding a couple of little tricks now. Shift it between his feet. He's got a little flip flap in him. Saka.
Saka.
Alexandre Lacazette.
I'm not going to apologise to you yet, Alex.
He was quality tonight.
I'm not going to apologise yet, but
he was brilliant.
You're very close to an apology from me.
He was brilliant.
Very close. Just because I just want to see if you keep it up for another couple of games. Yeah, because I've seen it before. But tonight and from last week, you were top dog, my friend.
Unbelievable.
You was a top dog. Yeah.
He was like the glue.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep doing that. Yeah. Good penalty. Don't mind the penalty missed. I thought it was decent.
It was a good save. It's a good save. Good save.
Definitely. But just, you're not getting it yet, but you're close. You're close. And that's what everybody else should be doing, who's been slagging off like certain people in the Arsenal team over the last month, 2 months, 3 months. You should have big enough balls to come out and give these guys an apology, especially on maybe certain 2 or 3 of them. And Lacazette tonight, top dog, run his ass off, all over the pitch. He's probably laying in a very nice ice cold bath at the moment.
Yeah, thinking about that, he deserved the goal tonight.
Yeah,
he deserved the goal tonight, and that penalty would have been a nice touch, although we didn't really deserve it. To be fair, I don't know. On the top of the ball, but at the time I didn't care. I didn't
penalty
care
all day.
But yeah. Once we come into it, it's penalty all day. No, brilliant tonight, Lacazette. Brilliant.
Yeah, 8. Give him an 8. I thought he was fantastic. Yeah, keep it going, mate. Keep it going.
He was. Keep it up. Keep it up. Emil Smith-Rowe came on. Final now.
Yeah, he wasn't actually doing it. I was thinking, come on, Emil, you're on for a 5 when I come on tonight, and then he did that. Because I just, he wasn't really doing much. Because he came on late. But then he's picked the ball up, got into that space. And what's good about now with maybe again 2 or 3 or 4 other players, I knew that was in. I knew it was in when he picked up the ball, and that is such a good thing, especially from my point of view, because I was getting so down, watching Arsenal play, and listening to fans and getting on their backs. But it's great to really to have Arsenal back and to see them started playing that type of football again. And but Emil Smith-Rowe tonight, I can't give you a massive mark. It was a great goal, but a high 6 just because of the fact that you come on late. But I wish I could give you a 7, but it wouldn't be fair on the others.
I think Tavares, was he over long enough?
No, he wasn't long enough. It wasn't long enough. He gave the ball away a couple of times, but 5.
All right, 5. And Eddie?
5. Didn't do. Yeah. I forgot he come on.
Yeah. He weren't on for long.
Yeah, 5.
Right, Eddie gets a 5 as well. Who's your man of the match?
Man of the match.
You've given it Martinelli.
They give it to Saka, didn't they? On the thing?
Yeah. You've given Martinelli a 9.
I give it to Martinelli because I felt they both caused enough problem. I felt that they both gave West Ham's defence nightmares tonight. But I think because of Martinelli scored the goal, I'm giving him the man of the match.
All right, cool, that's fair. And Mikel Arteta.
Mikel Arteta tonight, clean sheet again. fantastic football, proving everybody wrong, sitting fourth in the league. Happy Christmas, Arsenal fans. Well, hopefully anyway. And, hopefully we can still be fourth. But fourth, fifth, who cares? Arteta for me tonight, 10.
And to all those people that said that Arteta or Arsenal, because it is Arsenal and not Arteta FC, it's Arsenal FC, that said if Arsenal aren't in a European spot by Christmas, he should get the sack. So is he safe then in your regards? Because there was a lot of fire going around over the last 2 weeks. Even still speaking about Everton after the Southampton game. So I wonder what you have to say now. A lot of people that said after the Southampton game as well, wait until Wednesday when we have West Ham. We've just had West Ham. What now? That's all I ask. All right, let's go to the comments now. Johnny says, love the game tonight. Everyone has been lauding the Hammers this season, and rightly so. With a very young team, and I think that we suffer from a bit of inconsistency, but experience will sort that. And you only gain experience, Johnny, from these mistakes that you're going to make.
Yeah.
What we want as fans is we want to see him pick himself back up and how they get on in the next game. This is why I said after the Liverpool game, I thought it dented us a bit more than what we thought, because we stumbled into the Man United game, could have got a result. We stumbled into the Newcastle game, first half, got better in the second half. Then you go to Old Trafford. Now, no matter what form Man United are in, it's still Man United. It's at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
So then they could have got a result there and should have done. And that dented them even more. So you take on Everton. Everton at Goodison Park. Forget that it's Everton in a bad form. It's Goodison Park. It's a young team. They're taking in the surroundings. It's a cauldron in there. All right? And they let the occasion get to them. These couple of games, the Southampton game and the West Ham, should actually pick them up so they know they can take this and have self-belief to go into away games and do the same. All right? It ain't got to be pretty. We just need to start getting results away from home. All right, what's Glenn saying? Nice to see you, Glenn. Saka needs Martinelli's composure in the box. Man, the way he passes the ball into the net, it gives me Henry vibes. He needs the 14 shirt off the other. Glenn, don't do this. Don't curse him. Just leave him with the shirt number that he's got. All right? He's doing bits. He's doing well. Just keep it consistent, Martinelli. Love to see it. Yeah, we already see that, Johnny. Saka's the dog's dangle. Lacazette was great tonight. Can't help but think he's doing it to put himself in the shop window. But while he's doing it for us, happy days. I don't care. I don't care. Because if he does do it, because I said this before, if he scores goals till the end of the season, we get top 4 or back in Europe. Without doubt. Without doubt. It goes without saying. And that's what we want. That is exactly what we want. We want our strikers scoring goals. Now, if Aubameyang leaves, we might have to have a different conversation after if he bangs goals till the end of the season. But right now, all I want to see is Lacazette banging in goals. And even if it's not banging in goals, I want to see this sort of performances. And we have seen it, to be fair. And I have been harsh on him previously, but it's because I know he's a better striker in him. I know that he could skip goals as well as do this. And he could have got that tonight, but that was just unlucky. It was a good pen and a good save. I'm not knocking that at all. And he brought a lot of other things to the game as well. So, Steve, overall, what was your feelings on the whole performance and us going forward with that win against West Ham? What does it mean tonight about that win against West Ham?
It means we're improving. It means we're seeing things now that our young players getting better and better. They're seeing that they can hold their own against a side that beat Chelsea last week and has beat Spurs and the Flying Eye. And to be able to do that against a team of West Ham's quality, especially this season, shows that we've got players in our team to be proud of, and and it's exciting for the future. And all over the park now, I just look and I just feel that okay, I still think we need a striker, in whether it's in January or the summer. But there's a lot of Martinelli could have saved us 40 million in the last couple of games. I'm excited now. I'm not expecting us to finish fourth. If we get into Europe, that'll be fine with me. Top six. I'm totally happy with that. And Arteta would have done a fantastic job. And then we go again next year in Europe and, challenging for the Champions League. And finally, like at the beginning of the season, I couldn't see that. I couldn't really even see us sneaking into the, Europa League places. I was like, think, this team ain't going to do it. But that tells me that Arteta has done an absolutely incredible job with these, especially with these young players. With Ramsdale's just come on from everything, buying players like Tommy Ashew and Ben White. People who like people have put down, but he's stuck with his guns and what he thinks. And and if Partey and Xhaka can keep that midfield thing going, I mean, they will scare people, as they played against Spurs and they scared people. They're two big units, and if they can get a little partnership together, I'm happy to see that, move along. I think I'm excited now, and I haven't felt excited, about Arsenal for a long while. And I just hope, just that like the fans can now get behind, this young team and get behind the manager, because I know you can say one thing, you got it wrong. And you should have enough balls to turn around and say you got it wrong. I knew you was all wrong, but I'm not saying that as if I'm a big big bollocks and I know everything. I don't know everything, but I knew you'd get it wrong. And there'll be times when the we'll lose a game and we'll there'll be times we might lose a game to a side back round about the bottom of the table, round there. When you're a young team and you're in transition, that's what happens. So expect it. Get behind the manager. I remember these games like the Leicester, the West Ham, the Tottenhams, the Aston Villas, and then let's just get behind everybody and and let's not have our favourites. This to support the team.
100%. And what I will say is, look, the door is always open for the people that were Arteta out. You can change your opinions, but when you do come back through the door, don't go full hog. All right, that seems to be your problem. You turn around and you'll be like, I tell you what, Arteta is the greatest manager of all time. Next thing you know, we lose, and you're like, get him out. Like you gotta handle your emotions a lot better. Yeah, we all get upset. I mean, just go back to the Everton game, the Everton post-match reaction, and watch me and Steve stumble through that. The two most miserable men, like the two grumpy old men we were, just miserable in that. It was burning. The Man United game, it was hurting in my chest. I told you I've got my brother is a Man United fan, One of my best mates is a Man United fan. I've got Man United fans surround me. Man United's like the Tottenham for me. Like it hurts when I lose to Man United. It hurts for days. So I had that pain as well. And I have moments where I'm like, I question what Mikel Arteta does, but I don't jump the gun and say, get him out. I've had enough. Get him out. Like, you just got to relax, people. All right? Just handle your emotions a lot better. Now, what I will say is we've got a big game against Leeds. They got spanked 7-0 against Man City yesterday, and they ain't going to be wanting to get beaten by Arsenal at home come Saturday. So, Arsenal, dust yourselves off. Move on from this one. Remember, take this into the Leeds game and we move on. We push on with the momentum and we carry it on. All right? Mikel Arteta, brilliant tonight. Lacazette, brilliant. Saka, brilliant. Partey, loved your performance tonight. Defence, brilliant. Martinelli, excellent. Quality all round the pitch. That's what I want to see, boys. Consistency pays off, though. All right? It's all well and good being fourth for Christmas, but let's get this towards the end of the season and have a good run in. As Steve would say, I too am happy with Europe. If we get Champions League, you have to take that as a phenomenal season for us. Don't start saying we're Arsenal, we've lowered our expectations. No, you have to, because we ain't there. We weren't. Look, at the start of the season, are we Chelsea? No. Man City? No. Liverpool? No. And Man United with Sancho and Cristiano Ronaldo and Varane this season? Before you saw the results? No, we certainly weren't. So don't put us there. Like, don't say that's what we have to be. Like, that's a bonus. Get back into Europe so we can start. One, we can start earning more money, and two, we can start bringing in the extra little bit of quality to add on to what we've got already. All right, Steve. Before we go, you want to say something?
I just want to emphasise, like, if we ever, when we do get beat, that's the important time for people with a brain, the Arsenal fans, to like turn man and, either take no notice of other people when they're shouting up their crap, and because they only want to get attention. But there will be a time when we will go through a couple of games when we will lose. Yeah. But, still get behind them, because I'm telling you, this team is improving and improving and improving and improving. And what you got to remember as well, when we get beat, that's a lesson. See, these games, that some of these times when you get beat by a lower team or round about the bottom of the league, that's a lesson that sometimes, our players, because they're so young, they need to learn. Along the way, you need to learn lessons. So we will get beat. We will get beat by a lesser team, but it's just important to just get behind the manager, keep behind the players. This not slag off any players. If you're an Arsenal fan, you shouldn't have your favourites and who you don't like and who you want to sell and who you don't. You should be just supporting Arsenal Football Club, and this just go on together, and just go and win the league next year.
You just ruined my big speech about let's not going too fast, Steve. Now people are going to tune in and be like, this next year. Don't do this to me. All right. Thank you very much. You who's joined us tonight. We've got Johnny in here. Thank you very much, Johnny. Always supporting. And Russ.
John.
Nice to see you in there again, Russ. Glenn 10's back again. Love to see you, mate. Thank you for joining us tonight, Steve.
Absolute pleasure, mate.
All right, and thank you everyone who has joined us. Please hit that like and subscribe. I'm still flying high right now, so words are just not even coming to me. Please hit that like and subscribe. Peace out, people. Stay safe and wash your hands. Come on, Arsenal.